All right, guys, if you're doing videos on YouTube or you have a podcast or maybe you're streaming games on Twitch, whatever it is, if you have a need to switch between devices, edit between camera and console or camera and computer or two cameras, and you don't want a whole bunch of crazy equipment like a television studio here, I work in a studio like this. It's not fun. Actually, it is a lot of fun, but you don't need a lot of equipment like that. 99% of the time, you can get away with something much smaller. And I'm going to show you what that smaller device is and how it works. But first, before I can show it to you, we got to take it out of the box. All right, guys. So this is the fun part. Well, I think using it's the most fun part, but this is just as fun. Let's take a look, see what comes in the box here, because we all know what's in there. But sometimes you like to see if there's little surprises. Like, first of all, I didn't know really about this case. I didn't know it was such a good feel. This is a really, really, really nice case. And of course, when you open the case, there's the switcher. That's what we expected. But it's always nice to see what else they've given you. So we're going to take a quick look at this. And so it looks like they've given you a standard HDMI cable, always useful. And they've given you a USB-C to USB-C, but that looks like, yeah, it's just an adapter. So there's a USB 3 cable there because, guys, not only is this a video switcher, but it's also a video streamer. So we're going to go over that a little bit in a bit. But that's why they've given you this cable here. Now let's take a look at why we came. So that's the streamer there, guys, or that's the mixer there, guys. It's nice and simple, very clean. I've been looking for something like this for a long time, and here it is. And first we'll go over the connections here. So you have two HDMI ins, so you can switch between two different cameras, or you can switch between two different monitors, or a camera and a monitor, or a game station. Whatever you have that has an HDMI, you can switch between the two. And then there's your output. And then, guys, this here's your USB-C. And I'm going to talk about why that's so special to me later. But that's for power, and that's also for streaming through OBS Studio or something like that. And then they didn't leave you hanging on the front. You have a mic input. You have a line input. I have yet to test if they can work together. And then you have a headphone output. So you could also monitor your audio and see where it's coming from, right? So guys, that's it. That's all that's in the box. Nice and simple, but that's what we expected. And I'm going to tell you a little secret here. So hold on one second for that secret. All right, guys. So that was awesome. That was actually really well packaged, better than I thought. And it came with a couple accessories, which is always nice. But I said I had a secret, and the secret was I've been using this switcher the whole time. I mean, I'm using it right now. Check this out. I'm doing different multiple picture-in-picture screens. I'm dancing around the screen there. So here it is here. It's set up. So basically you have two sources. So one is the camera and one is the computer. That could be a game console. That could be another camera. That could be anything HDMI, right? So guys, I got to tell you, for a 2 HDMI switcher, this is actually very cool. So I got my 2 HDMIs plugged in here, and then I have the output going to my little recorder off to the side here so that I can record it. And so I have my microphone actually running in through here, and then I have my headphones here so I can monitor it. Now I'm going to tell you this, guys. It will record all sources at all times. I found that out the hard way when I first started this. So you could hear the audio from the camera and the audio from the mic, and it created this echo. So just make sure that when you're setting up your setup, if you don't want to use the camera microphones, make sure to mute them or turn them off completely, which I guess is muting them. But depending on the options you have, turn off your microphone camera. Otherwise, you're just going to get an echo, and you don't want that, right? But guys, this couldn't be any simpler. So let's take a look here. I just turned myself on, so you can put the picture-in-picture in any corner, and you can also resize it, guys. So if you wanted to punch in on something important, you can do that. Okay, it's nice and easy. And so what else can I do? I've been looking for a picture-in-picture device that was cheap for a long time, and I made the mistake of buying a couple HDMI switchers with picture-in-picture capability, and it always failed. There was always little delays in them. This is purposely set up to do the picture-in-picture and smooth transitions, and you could switch sources. So now I'm the main source, and the screen is the picture-in-picture, but I'm going to switch it back. And then not only does it do picture-in-picture, but it also does picture by picture. And I really like this feature because usually when you get a cheap HDMI switcher that has picture by picture capability, I find that it squeezes the picture and it looks absurd. It's unusable. But what they've done here was kept it so that the pictures look normal. And then if you want, you can see the whole picture there. Just press the button and you get both pictures complete. or you could put them like that, or you can do this, or you can do it like that. That's kind of cool. It's very wide. It's kind of cool, but I think for me, that's better. Guys, that's it. Really, it's the simplest thing ever. I only unboxed this 5 minutes ago. And then I just hooked everything up and I plugged it in. So I did say that the power back here was for USB-C. And guys, the USB-C is just the new standard. I love it, but there's 2 reasons why I love it. First of all, they gave you a USB-C to USB-C cable, but it's also a USB-C to USB 3, sorry, for streaming. So you can go on OSB Studio, and there's even a manual that came with this whole thing to tell you how to set it up on OSB Studio. So if you've never gone live and streamed before, it'll walk you through the whole setup process. That's really nice. But there's something else I really love about this plug. This is something that maybe others haven't thought of yet, but it makes it portable. Plug it into a power bank like this. See, I got a USB-C on the end of my power bank here. Plug that in. I could run that all day without being plugged in, without having to sit here in my office or at the television studio. If I have 2 cameras with me and they're on batteries, and I could take the switcher with me and plug it into a battery, all I have to worry about then is what I'm going to record to, right? And you can get portable recorders all day long. So the fact that it's just USB-C powered, I don't need an AC adapter or anything like that to plug it in. I could take it with me everywhere, and because it came in that nice little pouch, it just goes in my jacket pocket. It's beautiful. I can just take it, set it up. I'm so excited about this thing. I can't wait to put it to more use. But that's just my quick walkthrough through it, guys. If you're looking for a streaming device or a switching device or possibly both, it's all in one, and it does an awesome job. And honestly, 2 cameras or 2 sources will do 99% of the work that I need to do. And anything else that I might need to do, I could just hop on my editing suite and put that picture back in, right? So this is awesome. What can I say? It's just wonderful. Does a good job. Guys, if this video is helpful to you at all, please do consider leaving it a like. Likes let me know that these videos are helping you. And if you have any questions, anything I didn't talk about, please just leave your question down below. I will answer every question you have. If you want to see more content like this, just watch whatever YouTube tells you to watch up here. It knows you better than I do, so I'm sure it'll suggest a good video. And as always, guys, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Until next time. I look good. I just shaved.